have suffered horrible, horrible discrimination because people assume they're Muslim. And really, these are fucking Catholic people who had to flee their fucking country because Saddam Hussein was going to round them up and send them to fucking camps to be fucking killed. And people are treating these Chaldeans like they're fucking Muslim pieces of shit. It's, you know, I'm not saying racism is good. Please don't misunderstand my next statement. But if you're gonna be a racist, be an educated racist. Like, if you're ignorant and you're a racist, that's really fucked up. You know what I mean? It's like people who do racist shit to the Sikhs, assuming they're Muslim, and Sikhs are not Muslim. Sikhs are those guys. Their turban has a triangle at the top. Most Muslims, theirs is flat or straight across the forehead. Sikhs are the ones who have the triangle in the front of their turban. And that may not always be true, but generally, if they have the triangle in the front of that turban, they are not Muslim. They're a Sikh. Jay, you still think Arabs did 9/11, Jay? Dude, I don't want to talk 9/11 conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? You know, people have those. There's chat groups you could go join if you want to talk about 9/11 conspiracy theories. I think. What do you think of Lenny's housemate? I've never met the man. Is this the person they're calling Aladdin? Is that the guy he lived with before who had a different name, like Ivan or something? I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with Lenny. I know he's in Miami still, but somehow his roommate changed names. He went from like Ivan to Aladdin. I don't understand. What's the dude's name? Was he with the same person? I don't know. 9/11 was an inside job. Now, I'll tell you what. If 9/11 was an inside job, I'm willing to bet my nutsack George W. Bush knew nothing about it. And the real evil masterminds, people like Vice President Dick Cheney and his buddies in the CIA were behind it, and Bush knew nothing about it. So when you say it was an inside job, I don't think everybody in the U.S. government was in on it. If that was a black ops thing, and Dick Cheney and the fucking CIA was involved, you can't tell George Bush about that. So don't say it was an inside job, because an inside job, everybody on the inside would have known about it. If it was black ops, it was black ops. Oh, Dick Cheney makes Satan look like a fucking nice person. Dick Cheney, here's the perfect analogy for Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney is the American Putin. Okay? Does that sum it up? What about Skull and Bones, Jay? That secret society that's at Yale? I know it's real. And I know most presidents that went to Yale are members of Skull and Bones. But yeah, jet fuel is not going to melt steel beams. I agree with that. It was actually the weight of the floors above it that collapsing that bent the steel beams. No one's claiming jet fuel melted steel beams. jet fuel is basically glorified kerosene. When people say jet fuel, I mean, that sounds like it's this incredible product. Jet fuel. Dude, jet fuel is similar to diesel, but jet fuel has probably less oil. It's more similar to kerosene. It's nothing like gasoline. Jet fuel is bullshit. So, because jet engines, I don't want to get into jet propulsion and how a turbine works, but I do find it kind of fascinating. Yeah, but I mean it's basically self-igniting, based on heat, almost like a diesel. There's no spark plugs in a jet engine, just like there's no spark plugs in a diesel. Jay, the buildings were rigged with thermite. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I look, if you guys, I don't want to talk 9/11 conspiracies. Yeah, let's move on to a different topic. I'm not the right guy to talk about conspiracies. Would you rather go hunting with Dale or Dick Cheney? Dick Cheney. I didn't say I didn't like Dick Cheney. I just said he's an evil, evil person. Did you ever hear me say I don't like Dick Cheney? No, you didn't. I just said he's an evil, evil motherfucker. And he's an American version of Putin. I'd go hunting with Putin. Fuck. Who the fuck wouldn't want to go to a cabin in the mountains and go hunt deer or elk or moose with Putin? And then sit around the fire, maybe have a cigar, and have a fucking shot of vodka with Vladimir Putin and talk about your hunt? Give me, dude, that's on my bucket list right there. I want to go do a caribou hunt with Vladimir Putin. Yeah, bucket list. But does that mean I like the man? No. All right, I take that back. I do like Putin a little bit. Putin only hunts bear. Yeah, that's for propaganda. Now, I've never eaten grizzly bear, but I have eaten black bear. That shit is good. Dude, I had this black bear steak. That meat was so fucking red, it was almost purple. It was like my face. This steak was purple. It was such red meat. Jesus Christ, was that good. Oh. Look how pathetic my lives have gotten. I've got 35 people. Is this because of the coronavirus? I used to have like 90. Bear hunting with Putin in the Krim Peninsula. All the Smirnoff vodka you want. I really don't like vodka. I think vodka is for kids. Like people that don't want to taste the booze. College kids drink the fuck out of some vodka. Because they can mix it with anything they want. You don't taste the vodka. I like rum. And I don't like clear rum. I prefer a rum with color. Do you have PTSD from your squat injury? I'll tell you what. I don't believe in PTSD. It's called life. and I'm gonna take some criticism for this. It's called life, but do I have some of the symptoms of PTSD when I think about my squat injury? Or if I don't watch the video anymore, but a couple of people have tricked me and sent me a link, and I open it and it pops up and it's me falling down with that weight. And do I have the symptoms of what people call PTSD? Absolutely. Absolutely. I won't argue that a bit, that I have the symptoms of PTSD. But I think PTSD is bullshit. It's called life. Deal with it, motherfucker. Deal with it. You know, that old saying, life gives you lemons, make lemonade? Fuck. Or what? Cry? And wait for a fucking handout? I got back to work as soon as I fucking could, because I'm a fucking man. I didn't cry about it and go see a therapist and get on drugs. Oh, I need drugs for my PTSD. Oh, can you give me Adderall? I need some Adderall. I can't focus. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that. I don't believe in PTSD. I really don't. Do people have symptoms? Yeah, they do. They really fucking do. Those symptoms are real. I'm not refuting that. But putting a label on it, go fuck yourself. The minute you put a label because you got a couple of symptoms, you're creating a fucking society of fucking victims. And that's not the American way. Fuck. Our soldiers came home from World War II. Those guys that stormed the beaches of Normandy. Jesus Christ. You guys have seen Saving Private Ryan? I'm sure. That's probably the most accurate Hollywood depiction of the Normandy landing I've ever seen. And I'm going to start crying. It's horrific what those guys did, storming the beaches of Normandy. And there was another one, too. What was the other beach they stormed? We had two. Goddamn 75th fucking Rangers fucking climbing those cliffs under constant German machine gun fire. Jesus fucking Christ. Those guys came back from that and built the goddamn greatest economy in the world. They didn't crawl under some fucking rock and cry PTSD. You know what they did? They sucked it up, Buttercup. Get a job. Omaha Beach, that's the other one. Omaha! I got a few tears on that little rant right there. That's the real J Masters right there, getting a couple tears for you. You guys want to make fun of me for getting a couple tears? Talking about goddamn D-Day? Go fuck yourselves. I'm the real McCoy. What you see is what you get. Most of them were 18-year-olds too. Yeah, I mean, I think most of our veterans were over fighting the Japs in the Marine Corps. So, and don't get me started what the goddamn Marines went through, taking back all those goddamn islands. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm out of here. Time's running out. It's been a good one. I love all you guys.